Congratulations. How do you sort of envision this role kind of developing for you, and how are you going to help?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I would like to thank the Boston Bruins ownership and management, coaching staff for this opportunity. Um, Definitely, I'm excited. I'm honored to be back with the team and working with the coaching staff and management and players. It's definitely something new, something that I know I can bring a lot, but at the same time, I'll be learning a lot too. So, yeah.
Two questions for you. First of all, what are you most excited to do when you come to the rink or go to practice or be at TD Garden? Like, what part of the job interests you?
Everything, it's just like I said, it's nice to be back, interacting with players, learning from coaches. Obviously, I know how it is to be a player. It's a little bit different to be on the other side, but at the same time, I can relate to a lot of things that I experience as a player. And now, like I said, it's a process that you know you have to gain experiences and learn how to look at the game from the other side.
The other question I had was, if you look back on when you first came into the franchise, can you recall what was going through your mind as you make your decision to come to Boston? Like, this was a team that was trying to find its way and trying to find success. What about the challenge made you decide, okay, this is where I want to sign back in 2006?
Well, there was different circumstances back then, but obviously have the option to be free agent, and I think Boston was making the most sense for me at that time, and I think I made the right decision. When I look it back, it's just it's been unbelievable 20 plus years living here. Being part of the original six franchise, and my my family's been raised here, and we stay here, we live here, so it became a home. So yeah, and that's why I'm here.
Congratulations, but second off, does it help to kind of have personal relationships already with Marco and then the players that are still here from when you were playing for your kind of role as somewhat of a liaison?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all about getting know players that I don't know, and obviously having some relationships from past. It really helps to know the personalities, know the how people think, and be on the same page. This is all about communication, being open with each other, and having the transparency with players and with the coaches. And we all work for the same goal, just to improve and get the maximum potential and performances from our team, from the hockey club.
This is a team without a designated captain right now. What can you offer on that leadership side to guys like Charlie and Pasternak and sort of on down?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just another asset that they can use to pick the brain, to help, to advise, to give them the advice on certain situations. And I think they are, first and foremost, I think they're just really good people. They care. They beside everybody knows they're amazing players. I think they have good intentions, and it just takes a little bit of time to grow into that role, to feel comfortable. And we all went through it, and just if I can be again a help, maybe a guidance or a little bit of mentorship in that department to help them grow as a people and as a man and as a leaders, and that's what I'm going to do and try to do that. Yeah.
Going off that question, what's it been like to see guys like David and Charlie grow and evolve, and how have you seen them maybe change from maybe since you were last here?
Yeah, the progress has been, amazing. Obviously I experienced both of them coming into the league for the first time, and now seeing them, how they act, how they play, how they lead. It's overwhelming. It's exciting.
You first came back to the organization, middle of last year or so, and you kind of didn't have a defined role yet. How did you sort of figure out this is what you wanted to do within the organization? Did you maybe test out different areas, or how did you settle on this was going to be the best use of your skill set and your assets to the organization?
Yeah, just being around. Last year was kind of a time for me where I could just be in different meetings, interact with players, just learning my ways around. Just listen and just kind of like set the situations. Obviously, this season it was more clear where I want to be and where I want to be. I'll see myself contribute the most, and that's where I'm at.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I can't remember how many years it is now since you played, but how different do you feel day to day in your body that you're not going through the same kind of punishment? You do training. I know you're doing some things and pretty big things, but and this far from hockey after so long of getting beat up, what is that like for you, and how does that make you think about the players now that you're going to mentor?
Well, it's been 3 years, and obviously I missed the game, but I don't miss that daily grind. But I found other hobby, and obviously that requires, same if not more, physical training. But I enjoy it. I find passion in it, and it's something I love to do. But going to maybe your second part of the question, it's amazing to see where the game is evolving. It's been 3 years, but you see the speed, the pace of the game is really, really picking up, and it's impressive many times. Watching the games and practices and players how much better they are. It's pretty impressive.
Z, just curious, how will this new role impact, your training schedule, some of the races that you like to participate in?
Yeah, again, it's something that has to be well balanced. I'll be as open as I can be and flexible as I can be, and there's mutual agreement that there's gonna be times when I don't have to be around the team, and at times I might be more often around the team. So really depends on the schedule and my need, but I think this is gonna be my priority to do my job well and to help out. And there's always a race that I can sign up for.